Welcome to Thoroughbred Racing Action on this Thursday afternoon as we start a new week of racing here at Gulfstream Park. We'll send it upstairs to Liam Molinaro. He'll give you the scratches and the changes on the card.
It's partly cloudy out today in Hollandale Beach. The main track is fast. The turf is firm. 1, 4, and 7 will be on the Tapeta at 73 degrees out today. In today's first, please scratch the number 1, Sister Slew. And they're off. Level start. Mischievous Scout hustled for some inside speed. Tiger Eye Pearl's right in the top flight as well with She's Trippin' and Queen Quena, who's going to be about 4 wide into the first turn. These 4 really going at it here in the opening strides. Coded Elegance settles back, running along in 5th, about 4.5 off the top, and the Hertac runners are at the back of the field. That's Turkish Flame and Estrella. So they move around the clubhouse turn. It is Mischievous Scout and Yolbert Torres on top by about a half length. Tiger Eye Pearl's going to stock from second. She's Trippin' running along in the 3 path. A length and a half off the top as Coded Elegance saves ground. And then it's Queen Quena just in front of Turkish Flame. Estrella's at the back with about 6.5 to make up as they head up the backstretch run. It's Mischievous Scout and Tiger Eye Pearl. They took them along a quarter in 23 3/5 seconds. They go 2 better than Coded Elegance, who's running along in 3rd. She's tripping up on the far outside. The favorite, Turkish Flame, is starting to inch a little closer, is raced up into 4th, has about 2.5 to make up as they head into the far turn. The half ticked off in 48 1. It's still Mischievous Scout being nursed along on the top end. Tiger Eye Pearl's racing second. Here's Turkish Flame being launched into the clear by Vasquez. Comes looking for the lead at the quarter pole. Coded Elegance comes under pressure. And then it's Estrella. Nothing from She's Trippin' or Queen Quena. They're at the top of the stretch after 3 quarters. And 1 minute 13 3. Turkish Flame's the one to run down off the turn. Mischievous Scout being asked to respond. Coded Elegance is out in the clear. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Turkish Flame has opened up 3. Coded Elegance runs up in a second. But Turkish Flame has fled the scene. It's Turkish Flame and Miguel Vasquez to kick off the Thursday card by 3. Coded Elegance is second. Mischievous Scout third. Tiger Eye Pearl's fourth in 146 flat. They're in the gate, and they're off. The Brigade bounced out to a nice beginning. There's Hands of Time down to the inside. War World Rocks for the far outside is flashing some early foot as well. War World Rocks to the top. Hands of Time's right there along the inside. Peace Through Strength is going to settle back in 3rd. And then it's McKellen and the Brigade running along in 4th and 5th. 2 better than Super Crunchy, and 3 more back to Landman Friday, who's at the back of the field. So it's Hands of Time to lead them around the clubhouse turn. Leads it by about 3 parts of a length. War World Rock settles down in 2nd. Peace Through Strength is a length and a half back in 3rd. And then it's McKellen and Lionel Reyes settling down in 4th. About 2.5 to make up with just over 5 furlongs left to travel. And then it's the Brigade running along in 5th. Super Crunchy is down inside 6th. And Landman Friday's at the back of the field. 22 1, a testing opening quarter here. 45 4 for the half. Hands of Time with just over 3.5 furlongs left to travel. Out there in the 3 path is Peace Through Strength. In between losing ground is War World Rocks. And then it's McKellen. The Brigade is being launched into the clear by Sonny Leone. Still has 3 to make up around the far turn. And then it's Super Crunchy and Landman Friday. Peace Through Strength has taken the lead past the quarter pole. 3 quarters in 109 3. 3 of them stacked across the track for the drive. Hands of Time in the middle. Peace Through Strength out in the center of the Brigade. Landman Friday's launching a rally as well. 3 chances here with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Landman Friday comes charging after the Brigade. Landman Friday and Rajiv Marah charging up the inside as Peace Through Strength, but Landman Friday got it. Landman Friday a length and a half in the end. Peace Through Strength was second. It got tight for 3rd, and oncoming McKellen or the Brigade.
Any success that we've enjoyed is directly attributable to the men and women who first bring horses to us to sell. You got to have good product. If we're able to attract quality horses to our sale with quality men and women selling them, we're going to have good sales. Everything that we do is going to be to achieve success tomorrow by doing things right today. It's a commitment to get up and do the right thing every day in a consistent and a professional fashion, and that's a great recipe for success long term.
And they're off. Level start. Divine Secrets heads off for the early advantage right there with Late Night Text. Nala's in between runners early. Moving through at the inside is Bon Vivant, and Bon Vivant to the top. Nala takes back to race along in fourth, just in front of Delightfully. Settling back second last is Fidela, and the distant trailer is Lunetta Jack. So they head at the backstretch run, a contested opening pace here. 22-4 was the opening quarter. It's Bon Vivant along the inside. Working on the outside is Late Night Text. In the middle is Divine Secrets. Nala's racing from fourth. Farther out goes Fidela. Delightfully is trying to thread through runners for Camacha. Nothing from Lunetta Jack. So they round the far turn at the 3/8. Late Night Text has shook free and opened up 4. On Nala, who's back to second. And then it's back to Divine Secrets. Quickly backing out of there was Bon Vivant. Delightfully has taken third. There's less than a quarter mile to go. Late Night Text is the one they all have to step up to. Late Night Text and Micah Husbands off the turn in front by 3.5. Nala is racing second. Delightfully is third. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Late Night Text trying to finish the job. She's got a 3-length head start on Nala, who's closing up the inside. Final 100 yards. Late Night Text driven out by Husbands, but she's a winner. Late Night Text by about 2. Nala is second. It was a country mile back to Delightfully in third. Lunetta Jack's up fourth in 1:22-4. And they're off. Fast start for Breezy Bello, heads off for the early advantage. Stubold's put into play as well. From the inside, Misprint and May Mischief are also flashing some early foot. So they head up the backstretch run, and they're chasing the favorite Breezy Bella, who's on top by a length and a half. Stubold tracks from second. Misprint's down inside third. May Mischief running along in fourth, just in front of Win Rush. They go 2 better than Kid Matty Matt, and 5 more back to Go Amy, who's at the back of the field. Breezy Bella trying to get away at the 5/16 has opened up 2.5. Misprint under a nice Paco grip to the inside is just a length and a half in front of Stubold. May Mischief is in the clear, racing along in fourth. They're followed by Win Rush, Kid Matty Matt, Go Amy is at the back as they reach the top of the stretch. Breezy Bella on top by 3. Misprint out in the clear is looking to run down Breezy Bella with an eighth of a mile to go. It's a 2-horse affair here. Breezy Bella and Misprint throwing it down with a 16th to go, but Misprint goes right on by. Misprint and Paco Lopez a length and a half. Breezy Bella is second. Stubold hangs on to third at a big number. Win Rush is fourth in the fourth from Gulfstream.
At the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance, we believe in giving every thoroughbred a second chance.
And thanks to you, the owners, trainers, breeders, and every supporter, you've created a ripple effect of change that's helping these magnificent animals move on to new careers and safe, fulfilling lives after racing.
Every single donation, whether big or small, is contributing to a brighter future.
But this race is just beginning. Because of you, we have gained incredible momentum and we're ready for more.
And they're off. Roll play, quick away from the block out in the center, heads off for the early advantage. Groovy and Gray is there as well, along with Zarafa and Runtown to the inside. Justice Prevails is also trying to contest the pace as they head into the clubhouse turn. So it is roll play, and Justice Prevails on top with Runtown down inside third. Then it's Groovy and Gray and Max. Farther out goes Pearl of Pearl. Zarafa is back third last, and then it's Gaiga and Striking Finales at the back of the field. 24-1, the opening quarter speed. Onto the backstretch run they go. It's roll play on top by 3 parts of a length. Justice Prevails is running along in second. And then it's Pearl of Pearl. The Grays out there in the 3 path with Runtown down inside fourth. They go 2 better than Max and Groovy and Gray. They're followed back to the inside by Zarafa. A length and a half more to Gaiga. Striking Finales at the back as they head into the far turn after a 48 4 half mile. It's roll play trying to take them all the way here at 7-1. Justice Prevails is running second. Pearl of Pearl starting to lose ground. Here's Max in the DJ Stable colors, launching a bid 3 wide for Edwin Gonzalez. Runtown's losing ground to the inside. And then it's Groovy and Gray, who's run up into fifth. There's just over a quarter mile to go. It's still roll play up top. Max has come under a little bit of a ride here. And then it's Justice Prevails through 3 quarters, 1:13-1. They're at the top of the stretch. We'll see if roll play has more for the drive. She looks to have it. Kicks away 3 with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Max is second. Striking Finale's the only one running on. Final 16th. Roll play still on top by 3. She has to hold off Striking Finale, but she will. Roll plays clear to the finish, wins it by about a length. Striking Finale's up second. Justice Prevails third. Max is fourth in 1:42-3. They're in the gate, and they're off. Level start. Toast to the Stones is out quickly. Pretty Geisha is hustled for some speed from the far outside, and Coquette Blue won't be far away as well. So it's Toast to the Stones and Coquette Blue to lead them out of the chute. Horseplay's running along in third with Pretty Geisha just to the outside. They go 2 better than Mischief Motion, who's running along in fifth, about 4 or 5 clear of Awesomely Wild, who's at the back of the field. 24 3/5 seconds was the opening quarter mile. It's Toast to the Stones and Paco Lopez by 3 parts of a length. Coquette Blues running along in second. And then it's Horseplay, followed out 2 better than Pretty Geisha, Mischief Motion, and Awesomely Wilds at the back. Just over a half mile left to go. Toast to the Stones and Coquette Blue heads apart with Horseplay a length and a half back in third. 2 more back to Mischief Motion and Pretty Geisha. Awesomely Wilds at the back. 47-2 for the half-mile speed. Toast to the Stones takes them to the 5/16 with just a neck in front of Coquette Blue. Here's Horseplay trying to come on 3 wide. Mischief Motion's under a ride from Torrealba, and then it's Pretty Geisha. Awesomely Wild has trailed throughout. Less than a quarter mile to go. Many chances here. Coquette Blue has put away Toast to the Stones as they arrive at the top of the stretch. Here comes Horseplay in between Mischief Motion on the far outside Pretty Geisha. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Coquette Blue is trying to finish the job on top by 2. Mischief Motion and Pretty Geisha grinding away on the outside. Final 16th. Coquette Blue's driven out, but she's going to do it. Coquette Blue by 2.5. Gets tight for second there. Mischief Motion or Pretty Geisha. Awesomely Wild from last to get fourth in 1:40-1. There in the gate. And they're off. Very awkward start for Air Force Cruising, who's out the back. Mr. Narcissistic is fresh today. He broke on top. A slew of them lining up behind as they head up the backstretch run. There's Moon Capture up to the inside. Radar Control is on top for Sarah Hess. Leads by 3 parts of a length. And then it's Moon Capture. Mr. Narcissistic's back to third. 3-0 the far outside is fourth. A length and a half better than Rachel's coach, who covers Nick's Bro. They're 3 clear of Surf's Up, and Air Force Cruising's at the back. 21-2. Radar Control drilled the quarter. Opens up 2.5 coming to the quarter pole. Back to the inside. There goes Mr. Narcissistic outside 3-0. Nick's Bros trying to thread through traffic. They're at the top of the stretch. Radar Control tries to give them the slip. Opens up 4 with 1/8 of a mile to go. 3-0 and Mr. Narcissistic. Rachel's coach is let loose down the center, but Radar Control got the jump on everyone. 3-0 is running up in a second, but Radar Control an 18-1 front running score. 3-0 second. Nick's Bro is third and 56-3. And they're off. Even start. Scarlett's Law has some early speed. There is Stop Judging to the far outside and World Builder to the inside. These 3 will contest the pace into the opening turn. They're followed by Jen's Belief. She's Blue and Orange is back second last, and Banba's at the back of the field. Stop Judging, bet down to 6-5, opens up a length and a half advantage around the clubhouse turn with Scarlett's Law, who's content to track from second. World Builder down inside third, about 2.5 off the top. They're followed by Jen's Beliefs, who's running along in fourth. A length and a half better than She's Blue and Orange, and Banba's at the back of the field. They're in single file order with 5 furlongs left to travel. Stop Judging, showing the way by about a length. Scarlett's Law tracking from second. World Builder a little keen down inside. Just has 2 lengths to make up with a half mile to run. The opening quarter ticked off in 24-4. The half in 49-3. So Stop Judging, nursing him along to the far turn. The lead's now just a half length. Scarlett's Law is right there in second. World Builder starting to be called upon in third. They're followed by Jen's Belief. She's Blue and Orange and Banba both under pressure at the back. Stop Judging at the 5/16th. Still under a confident ride from Gonzalez. Scarlett's Law is racing second, and then it's World Builder. Jen's Belief starting to get urged along from fourth as they arrive at the top of the stretch after 3 quarters and 1:14 flat. Stop Judging now being confronted by Scarlett's Law on the outside and World Builder to the inside. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Stop Judging trying to dig deep and find more. World Builder is trying to thread through that opening on the inside. Stop Judging. World Builder got through. What a rail skimming ride there from Marcos Meneses to take the nightcap. Stop Judging was second. Scarlett's Law third, got tight for fourth. She's Blue and Orange or Banba.
That wraps up Thursday racing action here at Gulfstream Park. Back with you with a 9 race card on Friday. We'll see you out here.